What is the best whip for a beginner? There are all kinds of whips from all over the world, from the American bullwhip to the Australian stock whip to the snake whip. There are so many options. I'm going to help you figure out what's right for you. So to start it off, what kind of whip? Well, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with the American bullwhip. The American bullwhip is a whip with a shorter handle, usually from 6 inches to 10 inches in length. The common length for a bullwhip is usually 6 foot to 12 foot. Shorter whips are light and fast, while longer whips are loud and heavy. So with all that in mind, I suggest whips that are 6 or 8 foot long. But I lean more towards the 8 foot side. Here's why. I find the 8 foot whip is a good middle ground between short and long whips. And I find that you can do almost every crack with these whips. Yes, some get a little more difficult with the length, but you're still able to do them. And the bonus, you never outgrow an 8 foot whip. I'll quickly go over the differences in length. First up, you have a 6 foot whip, very fast whip. Good for multiple whip cracking. Now we have the 8 foot, my personal favorite length. Very good, never can go wrong with an 8. And now we have the longest whip, a 10 foot. You can obviously see this whip is a little bit slower. Now on to the next topic. What do you want your whip to be made out of? The most common materials are nylon, cowhide, and kangaroo hide. First, we'll start with nylon. It is durable, cheap, and if made with care, can crack just as well as any other whip. Nylon whips commonly run from $50 to $500. Next up, we have cowhide. Cowhide is great if you want an alternative to kangaroo hide. Not as strong as kangaroo hide or nylon, and they usually run a little more than the nylon whips do. However, not a bad option if you want a leather whip that isn't as expensive as a kangaroo hide. Finally, kangaroo hide, which in my opinion is the best material for a whip. It is super durable, and if taken care of, it'll last a lifetime. They crack super smoothly if made well, but sadly, these come at a very steep price, ranging from $300 to $1,000. Whips with a fancy design braided in them can go for multiple thousands too. So which one of these do I recommend for a beginning whip cracker? The 8 foot cowhide bullwhip. However, an 8 foot nylon bullwhip is a great option if you don't want the leather. I don't know what it is, but the way that leather cracks is unlike anything you can get from a synthetic material. That's my opinion for what is the best beginning whip. I hope you found it helpful, and I really appreciate you watching.